Listen to this beat, bruh. You don't know about that beat.
And I might have to.
I've been hiding that beat from a lot of artists. Because it's out there. It's an old school beat. I'll tell you about the beat off air, yeah.
I'm just going to take it.
Yeah, it's good, right? Isn't it amazing?
It's good.
A lot of people don't know. It's an old school beat.
I like that, man. I like that.
Wait, who was the guy you were talking about that does the white guy that does the beats?
Yeah, man. He's a savage, man. I don't know if anybody's into, but I see his videos every once in a while.
Yeah.
And they make me crack up.
Well, who is it?
I forgot. I don't know what his name, but
Luke, touch your fat ass.
It is.
Is that who it is?
Yeah, the dude that be singing
Titties
about
and milk and milk and titties. You know what I'm saying?
You got to talk into the mic, Lunacie.
Dude that be singing about titties and ass and all that.
Tony Baker?
I don't know what his name is.
You know who Tony Baker is?
White, man. He's
he's not white.
He's a comedian, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
the white guy who does the beatbox.
He's endorsed by Snoop Dogg because I saw him through Snoop Dogg's page.
Okay.
I don't know if he's endorsed by him.
No, I know, but he's like an
Snoop Dogg
Instagram
knows
comedian.
Yeah.
Okay. He's funny.
That was funny. That made me crack up.
Yeah. He's one of your funny. You follow Tony Baker though? Did you see his?
No, I don't know what Tony Baker.
Oh my God!
Shout out Tony Baker. Man.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Tony Baker's a genius.
I'm off that then. My bad.
He's the guy when you see all those animal videos and there's a voiceover and he's a black dude that's talking. Oh, let me get someone.
Okay, yeah. That's Tony Baker.
That's him.
All right, shout out Tony Baker, man.
No, dude, he made a whole empire from animal videos.
But did you notice him doing all the versus battles? He always jump in the comments and say something crazy.
No, who? Tony Baker?
Every
Stop
5
playing.
minutes, every versus battle go to all the verses. Anybody, Brandy, Monica, anybody. He always in the comments every 5 minutes saying something crazy.
Wait, with the big stars and Brandy and Are you serious?
Watch
Tony
it
Baker?
and look at the comments and Tony Baker
wants to smoke with Brandy
every other second.
He's a commenter.
Every other second.
Well, you know what? That probably adds to his following. Because I heard that in the IG things that you want to stay commenting on people's stuff. I
heard that too. I heard that's good.
Yeah. So and as big as he has 1 million followers. So for him to be commenting like that, that's freaking hilarious.
Comments a lot is Blackson makes me laugh with all his comments. Michael Blackson.
He does good comments too?
Oh, man, he leaves
no, stop playing. Man. On his IG?
No, on everybody else's IG. On like 50s. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he does 50 a lot.
Whatever. I mean, I like it because he just starts funk with everybody in the industry, but also funny shit.
Wait, 50 or Blackson? 50 and Blackson both do that.
They go at each other.
And they're different
ways. And 50's comments too.
50's amazing.
Shout out to 50 Cent, man.
50 Cent is
he a beast, boy. And he keeps on, he keeps that thug shit funny at all times. Like, it's comedy on his Instagram page, no matter what day, the time you're on that bitch.
I agree. He's hilarious all the time. Funny, I think 50 Cent's beefs are hilariously funny because he's beefing with like TV stars and movie stars and people on the show.
He's beefing with the people that we can never touch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and it makes you funny because he brings them down on a human level.
Yeah,
and all of a sudden he's getting clowned by.
Yeah, because Hollywood people don't do that.
Yeah, who got the balls to talk that much shit except for, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he does.
Man.
He has an actor on his show and he clowns them and they're fired the next week. It's crazy or something. Like he says like he owes them money and then next thing you know they're fired next week. Like that's fucking good content. That's good media, man.
You never know with Fifth, man. I think he's been like a mogul for in a way that we look at hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like a mogul for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Different business ventures and different ways he's been about it. Came from that.
50 in the vitamin water.
Yeah, one record deal. Eminem blew up into an empire.
Well, for Eminem to take on 50 as a record deal was kind of weird for me because Eminem was such like a lyrical dude, and then he just went inside and 50 Cent.
I got a little inside scoop on that. I just seen the Irv Gotti
for the
interview.
Street credibility, probably.
Have you seen the Irv Gotti interview?
No. That sounds like juicy shit, though.
Why did Irv do that?
Well, what did Irv do?
So Irv said that I blocked, at the industry people would call him, and he would block people, telling them basically, if you fuck with Fifth, you ain't fucking with me.
Oh yeah, they had
the Murder Inc.
Yeah, with the Ja Rule stuff going on.
Right, so everybody wanted to fuck with Murder Inc.
Yeah, at the time.
At the time, but he kept on telling people, hey, if you fuck with 50, you're not gonna fuck with us.
Right.
So a lot of record companies are, well, we're not gonna fuck with 50.
Right.
And so he said I blocked him into $1 million dream deal. Is what he said. And then Fifth leaves a comment like, you see what your hated ass do?
That's good shit.
It's God's plan, man.
Hey, you know what? That's a great point. So when someone hates on you, right, like the natural reaction to do is kind of go hate on them back and instant retaliation and all that. So what I noticed, like me in my older age, is I finesse it. Like shout out to Instagram Live, people watching it,
live right now.
is that with karma, like, you gotta kind of like sit on it, and you have to use it to people's advantage. Like, for instance, I had a neighbor who was hating on me at the last studio, just about my kind of clientele, the business, and the people they were.
Right.
So I knew it was racially motivated, and I just sat on it. And what I did was I ended up making a list of like shit to bring it to my landlord. Like, look, I talked to all the neighbors before I got here. All this shit happened, and he never said nothing. And then when we moved in, all that shit became an issue. So that's why I felt like, and I protected myself with that. So, yeah, haters is out there tough.
It is out there. They're not going to block the blessings that God had for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Inshallah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Isalah, what does that mean?
Inshallah, man. You know what
Inshallah.
I'm saying? God wills it, brother.
Is that
It's a Muslim term.
Are you Muslim?
I'm not Muslim. I'm not, but I do.
Kind of passed for a little bit.
I look like my Muslim brother. And I could.
But you're Mexican.
When I had
right?
I'm Puerto Rican, Guatemalan.
Oh.
So I'm half Puerto Rican, half Guatemalan. Puerto Rican on my daddy's side from Orocovis, Ernesto Ramos Nantonini, you know what I mean? That's where he's from. And my mom's from Shela, Guatemala.
Okay, wow. Do you have family in New York?
I do. I got aunts and uncles in New York.
A lot of Puerto Ricans in New York.
Everybody in the Bronx, South
been
Bronx.
there?
Yeah, I've been there.
God, I want to go.
If you've never been to New York, man, shout out New York City, NYC, man.
Well, why?
Because
I mean,
it's,
how beautiful is it as a city? I want to know. I've never been.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. You know when they
amazing.
say, "Hey," and maybe Loon, you've been to NY, right?
I don't know nothing.
Oh, you got a girl out there. You don't want to go. No,
But
Man, what part, man? I've done some shows out on the East Coast.
you were out there. You were out there.
Yeah. I did
Shout
some
out
shows
NY,
on
my-
the East Coast and whatnot.
Let me
but
take
it was
this little
mostly,
second to say shout out Chavito is a BK artist, a Brooklyn artist out there that I fuck with a lot, man. And I just DM'd your ass the other day, man. Look at your DMs, Papa. But yeah, man, I'm saying like as a whole city, that New York is beautiful, man. It's got different parts. Loon, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like Manhattan versus, I'm saying, Times Squares versus
Tell
Queens
us, man.
versus.
I need to know why.
Well, you know why? It's
These are
the
just names
diversity,
to me.
man.
These are names.
I think
to
it's
me.
just the culture out there, bro. It's deep
So the
with
women.
hip-hop.
What are the women like?
You feel me? I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say too
Well,
much. But when I was out there, man, it was when they talk about Puerto Ricans and Cubans and Dominican women
Very
that we don't really
beautiful,
see out here in the West
You don't
Coast.
see a lot of Puerto Ricans.
You don't see nobody.
You see them though.
You see them, but
You
they,
know they're not Mexican. They're more light skinned.
they're like the unicorns that you like. What the hell is that? You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, like that type of shit. And I've seen that at some clubs in Frisco. I remember there was a old school club in Frisco, on Broadway. It was called the Impala.
Yeah, it's all Puerto Rican club. Yeah.
It was called the Impala. It was way back in the day.
Yeah.
And I celebrated my 21st birthday right there.
Nice.
At that place, but that's when I knocked like this one beautiful Puerto Rican. And you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like that's one of those times where
Yeah.
I'm like,
Totally.
there's some Puerto Ricans out here too. What?
Yeah. Yeah. There's not that many. I mean, because
I feel like
I'm
the
Korean. I
community-
don't see a lot of Koreans. So
I feel like the community's small, man. Maybe because I don't know a lot out here in the West Coast. That I know I could tell you about 2 people that are Puerto Rican that I know of.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying that are out here.
Right.
No, you get a lot of out here in the West. You get a lot of Mexicans, and out in the East you get a lot of Puerto Ricans. And that happened to me. I first went out there. I was offending people left and fucking right because I didn't know it was, man, you don't know the difference till somebody gets offended and educate your ass right away.
And shout out to
On
the
the huge differences.
Shout out the Bay Area,
baby.
Because that's where it happened.
They gonna tell you what's up.
They'll tell you the huge differences in Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, and Cubans,
yeah.
Dominicans, and all. I'm like, y'all speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Puerto
But you
Ricans are
learn.
really sensitive to be just classified in that
Right,
group.
right.
I believe every group is sensitive about that, man. If
Yeah.
somebody came in here calling you Vietnamese, you'd be like, yeah, that's
Well,
not how you
no, you
say
know
it,
what?
and that's
No.
not me.
Well,
You know what I
and
mean?
you're hella right. But I think if they were to bunch me up with the Chinese, then I'm more.
Bust it up.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that's more like, oh, you think I'm Chinese. But if they were Vietnamese, then I'm like, that's a good shot in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, but
that's a good shot in the dark.
It's
but-
fucked up because the Chinese populace is bigger though.
That's what I'm saying. So
There's
it's not
more of a
stupid.
percentage that
That's what
you
I'm
would
saying.
be.
It's just kind of
You know what I'm
weird
talking
for me
about?
to be sensitive off that because that's
Right,
what
right,
they're
right.
gonna just go.
But
I mean,
people
shout out
choose
to
what
China.
they sensitive of because people,
Exactly.
they, I guess they feel they become more important in a sense.
exactly
if you
what
don't-
it is, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
you know what I mean?
exactly
If you
what
don't
it is.
allow them to,
It's not like Koreans are less important. It's just that the China, like you said, the Chinese are the bigger demographic. So if you're gonna
so
go with
it's
gambling
more of a-
odds, and what white people are good with gambling odds, they're gonna be like, hey, this guy's probably Chinese, and
Like it's the West Coast, they just got probably Mexican.
Yeah.
In the East Coast, this guy's probably Puerto Rican or Dominican.
Yeah, totally.
You know what I mean?
Especially in California.
It's that simple.
If you're Latin, they're gonna bunch you up with, you know.
Latin.
It's unfortunate.
Over there in New York, I learned the value of less though too, because in New York City, you know what I'm saying, Puerto Ricans look like Dominicans look like Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Dominicans have a little bit tougher hair.
No, it's just they have more African roots. So
Right,
most
there
of
are
them
more
gonna be
darker Dominicans than there, but there are a lot of dark Puerto Ricans. But I would say
lot
not
of
as
dark.
much.
A lot of dark
as compared to later Puerto Ricans.
It's
right?
because they share an island with Haiti. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I love
Haitians.
Puerto Ricans, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to
the
Haiti,
food's
man.
really good. The women.
The women
They
are
are, baby.
nice,
They
man. They
are.
treat you
There's some
good,
amazing
man.
looking
By the
women.
way, I've been tapping into my reggaeton vibes lately, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luna too, because that's the main reason why I wanted him to sit down with us too, because
Yeah.
he's been a bigger part of what I've been doing lately.
Lone's a big producer, man. Artist,
I'm alright.
entrepreneur. He's been out. I've been knowing him for a long time. It's great to meet people like you again.
I appreciate
That's right.
it, man.
That's
Hey, you
right.
know what? Shout
Full
out,
circle moments.
Believe. I'm gonna say this, man. When
Say that.
I did a show way back when we was in San Jose,
You definitely did some San Jose
and he
shows,
did
Oakland
a
shows.
show, and I got on, and I had this set, and I know it was too long, but you know, I was a little hothead.
Lunacie loved the long sets.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
care about your time.
He had his label like, buy the longest sets.
I don't care about how much time I got. I'm doing the
longest
songs
sets?
I came to do. You know what I'm saying? And so
But he
I had
probably
one-
wasn't paying for it.
That
Right.
dig this,
right,
right?
right.
I bring like about
I
4
would
or
want the
5
longest
people.
set too.
But I bring like
Yeah,
4 or
buddy.
5 people that's supposed to do this song with me, and I make this the last song of the set. They done brought people with them. I go do all these songs by myself on stage. I
Pretty
got
drunk.
one song left.
Pretty drunk, too.
Pretty drunk. You know what I'm saying? I'm only having one shot today.
Little slizzy, little slizzy.
And so I got one song left. And he's coming up to stop the show. He's like, okay, your time's up. And I got all these guys with all their people. I'm like, I need one more. He said, take your song. Like, thank you. I had the crowd going.
Right.
But I needed that one. It wasn't something I wanted. He didn't even question me. I appreciate the fuck out of you, bro. You
you go,
saved my
man.
ass that night just on some solid shit because
look-
I was not supposed to get that extra song.
There you go, man.
I put myself in hot water.
Well, Lunacie does have great music. And then I thought, man, this guy has good fucking music.
Oh, this motherfucker got great.
Yeah, for real. When I
Shout out
first heard him.
Lunacy, man, because it ain't.
But it had nothing to do with that. Hold on. It was a timing point.
Okay.
So if you go to my shows, I'm pretty damn organized, as you know, I think, compared to other shows.
Show me what you got,
Yeah,
man.
all your music sent in. I review the music. So if we get to a good pocket where I can allow, but everyone does that. Can I get one more song?
Right.
One more song.
But you've been a good businessman, Billy. You know
Thanks,
what I mean?
man.
As far as my experience with you, man, you always been
Thanks.
a straight up good businessman. You know
Well,
what
I'm not on heavy drugs and shit like that.
That's true, bro. You know what
I've always wanted to be. Trust me. Like, hey, that
Why'd
guy's.
you just say so? I got the,
It's
Well,
definitely
no,
true,
like there's a
man.
lot of fuck shit, and I thought, like,
Nah,
damn, I can succeed.
I've messed with it, and like a little bit of reminiscing back to when I was just trying to tap into somebody.
You weren't even an artist when I met you. You were
And
a
I
manager.
wasn't even an
You were
artist,
managing
man.
Green,
Yeah, that's
giving
right. Shout out
all
Green
your
Ridge
stuff
City,
to
baby.
Green, and I think that was awesome
Hey,
of you, man.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You
That's-
wanted to
that's
back
my
him.
homeboy.
I'm not even here to. And then you called me again, like you got someone else to manage, and you're like,
Right.
I'm rapping. I'm
No,
like, hey,
I decided to put myself in the forefront, man, because so I just wanted to take initiative of where I was going. I had a clear vision of where I needed to be,
Right.
as far as who I needed to interact with to get to that place, and I decided to just take it upon myself to just start doing everything. I already knew I had the talent. I already knew I could harmonize and have the melodies and hooks and.
for sure.
And the lyricism was already there, embedded inside of me. I would write a lot of these songs, you know what I'm saying, co-write a lot of these songs with a lot of my partners, you know what I mean? And the majority of the time, you don't want to feel like, we were discussing, I was with Lou earlier, like, you don't want to feel like, man, I'm the only one with the juice, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not, don't get me wrong. But I was the most consistent with the juice, you know what I'm saying? I kept picking at that,
Facts,
you know what I'm saying?
you was the only one with the juice. Look,
Nah.
Johnny Denero do the modest thing. You know me.
Yeah.
Loon don't care. You dig it?
Lil doesn't.
One thing about that I know about this thing to be true is every group got somebody with the glow. You know what I mean? What I mean by the glow, everybody knows what that means. Everybody's just too modest to tell their partner he ain't got the glow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The glow is that guy. It's the Justin Timberlake and the NSYNC. You can't name the rest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not because we push him to the forefront. It's because he got what it takes to be in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying this in anybody else. What I'm saying is when you somebody with the glow, and me myself, I wasn't that guy because other cats couldn't rap. It's because I'm making the covers. It's because I'm making the beats. It's because I'm making the concepts. I'm telling them what to do for the video. I'm telling them who verse go first, second, third.
You did a lot too, Lunacie. You did every beat, the song, the mixing.
And so it came out to be, and so we were supposed to be a group, and then people start choosing who their favorites are. Of course, the guy that, you know what I'm saying, people won't see who got the glow. And I said, occasionally it's a refreshing feeling to get in the room full of others where it don't sound like you bragging when you talk about your abilities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you talk about I can do this and you around other people who have the same abilities, you ain't hating no more. You ain't cocky, you ain't this, you dope. Yeah. And they dope too, and they don't feel no way about it, because if you truly dope, you don't feel no way about what somebody else can do, because you know you can hold your own.
Right.
And so if you got the glow, man, I ain't gonna apologize for that. I ain't gonna let you sit there and say, oh well, I wasn't doing that.
That part. But also, I want to make clear a clear distinction between me. You know what I'm saying? Is like the one thing I tell all my homeboys too is remember who decided to fund your whole operation. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying is like
you did, right?
No, I'm not saying that situation. I'm saying right now, as far as an artist being an artist, who's funding your whole operation? Right. Because if it ain't you and you're not investing your time, right, and you're not investing your own money into this, it's not gonna worth nothing to you.
Yeah.
It's gonna be when it's like a free set, you're gonna waste time on a free set.
Yeah.
But if you paid out of pocket for that show slot, you know what I'm saying, for the show me what you got, so whatever you're gonna show up on time, you're gonna put in that extra effort because you came out of pocket for that.
Dude, I like dealing with both of you guys at the show. I think Lunacie, because I know he did all of his own shit, recorded, mixed, mastered, beat, everything, and he took pride in that, and that's what his label had told me what he did around his music. I thought that was amazing. And then you were there for Green, and no, like, shout to Green. I love Green.
Shout out to Green, boy.
But Green was like the artist,
super talented. That motherfucker was
very super talented, and you backed him up.
Hell yeah.
But you even had to push him at times, right? And like,
I think everybody needs a push, man. Not only just his situation, but I also deal with a lot of artists that are around me that I feel like they got the same level caliber talent. You know what I'm saying? But I just always got to be like, hey, man, invest in yourself. Make yourself sound better.
Right.
Go into a real studio. Fuck with B-League. Go fuck with, you know what I'm saying?
Please,
man, go invest in your goddamn sound, because at the end of the day, when you're riding around to it, or your homeboys riding around to it, whoever, you representing yourself, Playboy. And you shortchanging yourself on your sound if you're not giving that extra effort of your own money being invested into this. You know what I'm saying?
100% agree.
And another thing, man, stop waiting for anybody.
Yeah.
Stop waiting for anybody to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. And that's a message to everybody out there, you feel me, is don't wait for the next man to jump on that train, or don't wait for the next man to get you that interview, you feel me? Go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's a positive message I want to put for everybody. Go do your thing and push your own endeavors, man. Because at the end of the day, you are in control of your life, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm going to add to that. That's a great point. So I had this guy with me before, and he kind of like helped me out growing up into this music artist, and he'd always kind of get mad at me because I'd always be good at networking, and so if he didn't come through on a certain thing that I needed, I'd just call someone else. I mean, if you couldn't get it to me that day, I'm gonna get it back to you tomorrow, I'd call someone else. Right. So if you're not gonna have it immediately done, and then so you get mad, like, that's pretty insensitive, because you call me to go do work, and then while I'm going doing work for you over here taking care of it. And I'm like, well, how long does it take you to help me out? Like, you literally spending 12 hours of your whole day helping me out?
Right.
Like, if it took you 12 hours to call me back, you wasted 11 hours and 47 minutes. You didn't do nothing, So what are you talking about? So,
for real.
Yeah, well, I got to wait the whole 12 hours. Like, that doesn't make any sense, bruh. So, constantly with people, this is what I noticed. People that were slow could not keep up. They would be mad at me. Oh, yeah, you going to make decisions and just move. And I'm like, I know, and you're not communicating. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have time. I'm not great at communicating. I'm just good at moving.
Right.
But I got to tell you,
the shit in place.
Yeah, but that got me here,
Got you here, man.
But that's because that works for some people, man. Whining and crying about what they want works for them, man. Yeah. Like I said, look, man, I apologize.
Shout out to the Waters, man.
Like, look, man, dig, right? That's why I told him in the first one. I said, Johnny, I'm gonna sit back. I'm not gonna say nothing during your podcast because you know me, bro.
I know you, bro. I know you. That's why.
But real life though, bro, niggas they get over on that. I be having to tell chicks, everybody about that. Like, man, don't do that with me. That thing that you do that your family taught you to do, where you can sit there and whine and cry, and niggas gonna feel about your feelings. My day is supposed to be worse because of your feelings. I'm supposed to not progress. I'm supposed to not have something because you feel a certain nigga. What you calling me about? I called you to do a job that you would get paid for to do by a certain time.
Exactly.
You gonna get nothing but cuss words from a nigga like me. You gonna hate my guts. I shouldn't be alive today. I done cussed out them all. Unless you do I pay you to do a job. You do the job. You my best friend. I love you to death. I'm gonna call you again.
Dude, so he hit it on the nail. Like, I hate to say it because I got some people with me, but like anyone that comes into this building and you're complaining about your life, I immediately start looking at you hella crazy. Like, you're about to get fired. And I'm like, bro, I literally come here to avoid my problems. So why do I want to come here and face yours, bro? I was like, we're all not trying to hear shit from our fucking live problems. So like,
guess what happens when I go home? Don't bring that shit. I got the same bills you got. I got the same friends.
You can mention them, but like
issues, the same all the issues that we all got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so we come here to do this. This is what I'm doing to try and help further along so those issues don't take precedence in my life.
Right.
Now, now you are a viable source to help me make that lucrative move. So I contact you. You don't do the job. I'm more frustrated with you than you are about me getting somebody who can actually do the job, you stupid ass.
Wait, now, who you talking about? Because you're talking about someone like...
I'm a guy who's never worked for nobody, bro. So you got to understand my mentality. I don't have the voice of somebody who cowers down and lets somebody talk to him a certain way. Always ran every situation, not necessarily ran because I don't mean like that. What I mean is I got business partners, I got, you know what I mean? But it's always a situation where I'm in some level of control. Right. You know what I mean? So I don't have the mentality to watch my mouth, watch my step, I own everything I got. Fuck you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I worked hard.
It's a different leverage too, man.
And so it changes your mentality on how you speak about situations. A lot of people have been taught to have this modest tone because you might jeopardize your situation. Right. It's no way I can jeopardize. This ain't even my podcast. I just like people, they fuck with me because they fuck with me and I slide through. You know what I'm saying? I mean just in the world in general. You know what I mean? And so I try and call a spade so people don't second guess my terms. I try and make sure all the people around me are certain types of people. And what I found out through later on, this is why I took, because Johnny, if I didn't fuck with him like this, I wouldn't even be here.
That's facts, man.
It's a lot of people podcast, not podcasts, but a lot of people who would come on the podcast and I would not slide with them. You know what I mean?
Let me say this, Loon, man, like 100% at this point in time in my, you know what I'm saying, endeavors in the music, the town has got my back like no other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're from Oakland, right?
No, I'm from the rich. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel like the town has embraced me so much that I slither in and out, and it's a beautiful feeling, man, because it just feels like Oakland's home, man. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out to the town, man, for holding me down, man. For real, that's all love.
I love Oakland.
Oakland, man.
I love Oakland.
There's a few distinct people, man, and the reason why that I built such a rapport with Loon and everything was because I got connected through Vitani.
Yeah.
Livewire.
Yeah. Shout out my cousin Vitani.
Shout out Vitani, man, because that's the big OG
right
there,
Vitani was before Livewire. He had his own style.
EMG,
yeah. I used to know about him as an artist. Mm-hmm. He always came really deep to shows. Our Armored Truck Gang.
Armored Truck, yeah.
Armored Truck Gang, shout out.
That's how far I go back.
That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's because you know the game, B. You feel me?
I've been in the game along.
Yeah, man.
That's all I know.
So it's a good story, man.
That's all I do, man.
It's a good story because I was in the East, you know what I'm saying? And we had this little under studio, and it was just on an off chance that we were going to be there at the same time, and he didn't know who I was, and I ain't gonna be lying. I just walked into the place and saw a whole bunch of posters with his face on it, and then I saw him sitting right there, and I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And so when I hollered at him, he was like, "Man, you make music?" I said, "Yeah, I do." He said, "Show me something right now." I said, "All right, well, let's go to my car real quick. I'll plug in the thing," and I showed him one song that I had worked on. It's called "Consequences." It's on YouTube, and because it's like, man, we gotta work. And after that, man, that relationship built into other relationships that spawned from that. That includes Lunacie in that where I can't lie, man. If I didn't have him, I wouldn't be on the same sound I am right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's hard to find producers like that.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to find producers like that, man.
It's good to find a producer you work with and just work with them.
When you vibe with a producer, man, it's different as an artist, man. You finally feel like you click your yin and your yang. You know what I'm saying? As an artist, you're like, the things that I have sonically in my head that I want you to accomplish, if I can't describe them to you and then you do it, you know what I'm saying? Then it's hard to be like, I'm happy with my work. You feel what I'm saying?
That's why I'm here, bro.
That's why.
You're welcome.
No, you think I'm
joking?
joking?
No, you're being serious, yeah, for real.
No, you think
Hey, no,
I'm
shout out to
playing.
Matic, man.
Yeah, Maddox amazing.
Shout out to Matic. And if anybody is in the Bay Area, man, if you around Hayward or wherever, man, or not even in the area, but just call him. Hit him up. Matic is over here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Create Bay Area on
Create.
Instagram.
Straight up, man. Shout out to Matic, man. That's my boy.
No, I'm serious. I think a big part of the reason why I'm in music because
Pleasy, too. Don't let me forget.
Oh, please.
Pleasy, man. Shout out to Pleasy, too, man. Fuss
Pleasy
with you,
go
boy.
crazy,
It's your boy
man.
Denero,
Connect
man.
with y'all, man. I connect with
yeah.
y'all. But no, I was just saying, like, what was the point I was gonna say? I forgot.
It's hard to find good producers, man.
Well, no, the reason why I think I'm in music because the connect game, man. Like,
That's just a big part of
you
it,
get
man.
to connect with
That's
complete
always
fucking
been the
strangers.
hardest part for me, bro. Is because
I noticed that with
I'm-
you. You've always
I'm-
been a little bit of a
yeah, I'm
loner.
the, you know what I mean? And
But you just differently. You cope with it. It's a coping mechanism.
Well,
for you, I think, maybe.
I'm at a point where, you know what I mean, where I no longer am cramming to try and network and get places and jump on stage with my shirt off, throwing water bottles on people.
Right.
I'm kind of at a point where
For the record, I don't want to do that shit either, man.
Don't take your shirt off, man.
Hey,
Keep that shit on. Man.
like a helicopter. North
I'm at a point where
Carolina.
I'm blessed enough to be
Only
able
raise
to
it.
just make music with who I want to.
See?
And be able to live
See?
off them,
Listen.
off what I do. And so now I'm at a point to
That's
where
the point right there. That's
No,
the
what you
point.
just said was golden, but keep going.
and now I'm at a point to where if I want to work with Jonny, I'll work with Jonny.
That's
But if
right.
I don't, I'm not going to. This might be an opportunity. We got songs right now with cats who got like about
Yeah.
2 million views in a week, and they ain't even
about
dropped yet. That's recent. That's like it's a lot of stuff about to come. I'm not tripping off that. For me, it's about how great the song is.
That's
I'm a
right.
student of I love the art at this point.
That's
you know what I
right.
mean? I'm enjoying myself, and so when everything start releasing. It's going because I got to a point in the industry where my songs, like the songs that people love me for, I don't really even like because I'm a very technical artist and I'm singing the simplest stuff because that's what the label said would go over. And I'm bitch all about her bucks, and to me it sounds like a nursery rhyme, a Dr. Seuss. But these days. It's getting to a point to where we built a new studio down the block,
Right.
our block studios.
Right.
It's going
Oh,
great.
Shout out All Block Studios.
What Con B?
Studio. Yes, sir.
Oh, you're involved with that?
Shout out
Yes,
Con B.
sir. You know,
Yes,
like
sir.
I said, you won't know until you hear it from me.
Hey,
but
man, that's
yes, sir.
awesome.
One of the
Yeah,
full
man.
partners
Well, I
in
fuck with
our
Con
block
B very
studio.
tough, and I support his studio.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
It's
Con
good
B.
Con B,
Con is
Chief
a good
Manny
dude.
and
Good
Six.
guy.
Shout out Chief Manny 6 and Con B. But we got a studio going. We get support from the community. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
absolutely.
And we put out the music that we want to put out. And we at a point to where we literally at this, just like you're at a point where you can build for yourself to create the kind of
That's right.
the kind of job and music that you would like to have, as opposed to taking what comes and hoping that it fits what you originally dreamed, which was a crazy dream in the beginning in the first place. You know what I mean?
Right.
He had a point to where I believe Jonny has the talent necessary to really take it on a big scale.
That's love, bro. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
I'm
man,
not showing
definitely,
love,
man.
bruh. I'm not showing love, bruh. I'm speaking ironclad facts. If I said I believe
talk.
Jonny almost got it, that's how I feel. What I'm saying is, he'll come in 2 hours and make a song that sounds like it's already something that he recorded for the last 2 weeks.
For sure.
And somebody else will come in 3 hours and not be able to get this one part right that is very simple. You know what I'm saying? And so when I see what he's doing, and then you see the type of person he is.
Great
I'm
guy,
like,
man.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? These are the
Fundamentally
type
sound.
of people who I would love to see You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if I don't, what do you say? If I might not
Johnny's
make it to the
very
mountaintop
solid.
with
No,
you.
he's very solid.
You know what I'm saying? So I might not make it to the mountaintop with you. I want to see the Bay Area in general.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying? Run this shit.
That's right, man.
I don't want to see niggas trying to sound like some Detroit nigga.
Nah,
I don't want to see
hear
niggas
that.
trying
I
to
don't
jump
wanna hear
on
that either.
a so-and-so type beat from
I don't wanna
somewhere
hear that
else.
either.
I
Yeah.
don't want to see niggas trying to. I'm like, that's y'all fault because y'all so busy glorifying
That's real
everybody
talk.
else that you don't
That's real
appreciate
talk,
who
man.
around you. If
Say
somebody
that then,
around you,
Lil,
you
say
got
that.
millionaires around you that's really fucking with you. Niggas will give you a free verse and he's a fucking multi-millionaire nigga, and you will speak on him if he take an extra week to do it.
Right.
Man, come on, man.
But you
Right.
made a great point, and first of all, shout
We
out
need
for
to
you.
appreciate each other, bro.
Shout out you
That's
having a
right.
studio in the community.
That's
We
right,
definitely
man. That's
fuck with
right.
our block because we need studios.
We
As
need
you
studios
know,
in the community, man.
People don't want to rent to us, right? And
Yeah,
it's
man.
tough to have
Y'all
a
don't
studio.
get it.
And a
It's
lot
tough
of
out
you
here to get a
clients
studio.
don't get it that they don't want us to have a studio.
They don't want
Right.
the last studio we had. Somebody was smoking weed in the car and walked in smelling like weed, and some of the neighbors
And
in
it
the
was an
building
issue.
called the
And it was an
police
issue,
on us,
man.
Yeah, they
saying
don't
that we
want
was
us-
growing weed in our room, and the police had to
They
come
don't
search
want
our
us.
room.
It's a narrative,
because
right?
somebody walked in smelling like weed because they was trying to get us up out. People don't understand how.
I just want to give some light to the
that's
black
facts.
owners because, like, if you're a black owner, you're always fighting a narrative.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
and I apologize about that as
Right.
other people because, bruh, like, I see it just defending
Right.
my black clients.
Can't do
Damn.
nothing right.
Yeah, like, oh, 'cause
Can't get right.
You know, you're creating a narrative here, and I see.
Can't
it.
get
But
right,
we're going to another point. I think it's amazing because y'all just kind of set the point for me why I even own a studio is like,
Right.
you guys are willing to make music to make that's fun, a hobby on your own time, whatever. But the fact that you get to just hook up with your guy, your producer, create. I just noticed that as a studio owner now, like the mentality's changed, right? Like music is a part of your lifestyle now. So you don't have to necessarily blow up at it and make money. People are willing to contribute to it.
Right.
I just know for me it's like amazing because as an owner, I'm like, bro, why are these people gonna keep recording? Why would they? Are they going to? But you realize like these motherfuckers are gonna record till they're 40.
Yeah.
Because like, well, because
Yeah.
like it's different. Because like our dads hid in the garage with beers and worked on
Right.
shit. Right? We're not doing that. We're going to the studio to hide. You know?
Yeah, really,
So,
really just hiding
like,
out.
But
Man,
that's
the studio
beautiful.
is hiding out.
But that's beautiful to me. Like
It
you
is.
know,
And
they
as
had
an
poker
artist-
night. We got track night.
You got track night, and as an artist, man, like if you really in love with this game, like I'm in love with this game, and it's
Yeah.
the reason why I'm so invested into it.
Right.
Is that the studio is gonna be my place of worship, man.
For sure.
It's my place of solace. You feel me? And I mean it with all intents and purposes. You know what I'm saying? I do go in there, and I have a spiritual encounter. You know what I'm saying, with God and myself when I go into that booth, man, because I need to drain those energies or that vibration that I've been feeling or something like that out of my spirit and pour it into this audio track, man.
Right.
And that's how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So I take it to a personal level with my studio time. I'll be stressing when I'm 2-3 minutes late, calling Loon like I'm right around the corner. You know what I mean? Like just letting them know I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? Because
It's important.
It's important to me,
I'm
man.
iterated, and I know it sound like he just saying some shit that he prepared for this show, but he's dead ass fucking serious.
Do you
Right,
only take deposits only?
I'm serious.
As a like a guy, or do you?
Do I only?
Or
take
are you an
deposits?
engineer or?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so do you take deposits only, or? Are you
We
just-
do non-refundable deposits mostly for new customers because sometimes you'll get a customer who will book like 8 hours worth of time, and then
You don't
you
trust
tell
it,
all the rest of
yeah.
the customers no, this day is booked and this and that,
And
and
it
you get
cancels.
there and then they just don't show up, don't even cancel, don't even call, just something, just a new customer. So
Right.
new customers we usually take non-refundable deposits.
So a lot of people you don't take deposits and you take their
So
word.
people that like like a Johnny.
No, you
Who's
don't take his
been
word.
coming for years
Yeah,
and,
right.
and don't, you know what I mean? Even if he can't make it, it's understandable. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
because, but if somebody new, they may come once and never come again. They may have just messed off your whole day just because they felt like
I
it.
don't think these clients get it though,
Hard,
man. That
It's
when
like,
you
what
call
if
the
somebody-
studio and block off the time, we're literally telling other people no.
Nah, you telling
for
people
you.
Yeah, we're telling people
You're
no
not being
constantly.
respectful of
Like,
everybody else.
As soon as you
Just-
book that 4-hour block between 2 and 6, cool. But I'm about to get 7 more calls before you have that time
Be
trying to
respectful,
get that
yeah.
time
Respectful,
between 2 and
for
6.
sure.
Respectful,
If you
for
don't
sure.
show up, at least call me and let me know so I
You
can call
gotta
one of them
call
back and tell them
early.
it's good.
Yeah.
And,
That's
you know
a
what I
part
mean?
of what I was saying about being a good businessman. You know what I'm saying? As far as like my experience with you and my experience with Loon,
Yeah.
on a personal level, it's been like if I ask you a question, you're gonna respond with the answer. If
Yeah.
I ask you how much money, you're gonna tell me how much money. If I paid you, I pay. I mean, you know what I mean? It's solid all the way through.
Yeah.
And there's some people where it's like you want to do business with them, but they cat off on their own self.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't answer you when you call them to get whatever you was gonna buy. You know what I mean? They don't.
Sometimes I don't answer though.
Well, you gotta get better at that thing. Come on, man.
Well, hold on. In my defense, it's not like I'm just on my couch doing nothing. You know, I'm shooting a video or I'm podcasting. This whole hour, I couldn't answer my phone because I've been podcasting with you. So,
but it's different. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say if we had a prior engagement, like if I didn't have the address to the place today when I hit you, right?
Yeah.
If you waited till 3 o'clock to hit me back with the address.
Where you at?
Yeah, exactly.
And then the address.
And then the address. You know what I'm saying? This is the type of bullshit that I'm talking about. Them JCat shit that I don't condone because I don't want to be a part of doing business with you if that's how you conduct business, man.
Get it.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, man, Prince Studios, man. I want to say shout out to some. I need to get my Instagram.
Prince Studios?
Nah.
I never heard of that.
He does in San Jose, my boy.
Okay.
San Jose. My bad, bro.
Oh, the print shop?
The print shop in San Jose. I think is a print shop. Is it Big Screen Print? Screen Print Party. That's what it is. Screen Print Party. Shout out to Screen Print Party because I had called him right on some like emergency shit. I was doing a video shoot in the Rich, and I had this crazy idea last minute. I said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the whole team. I'm gonna sell the shirts, the Don Johnny shirts. My whole concept was the Don Julio bottle, but it says Don Johnny, and I mix some shit up in there. You feel me? So make it look clean.
Right.
So I printed these shirts, but I needed to get these shirts printed.
Right.
So I called Cuz, and he get it to me the next day, even before a couple hours before I needed them.
Right.
That's service.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't fuck around and
He
say,
got his
"Oh,
shit together.
got his shit together, man."
Yeah.
And then next time I need something, what am I gonna think about?
Yeah.
My boy, right?
Can't even blame you, bro.
You feel me? So for them folks that have the opportunity to make a business deal happen and you cat on your own self,
I know.
you fucking yourself
Well,
off,
I gotta
man.
say, I'm a business owner and I've done both.
Yeah,
I fucked
feel
off
you.
business,
Feel you.
and then I gave the greatest. But
greatest.
it's just timing when you call me.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? It's just literally the time. And I give myself too much shit to do. But I completely feel you. When you can't give a great level of service, you see it with your customers for sure.
Exactly.
For sure. But all businesses are figuring it out.
On another tip, man, you stay relevant by doing little PSAs. I love them little
You like those PSAs?
I like them PSAs,
Yeah.
man. I'll be listening to you and Mr. Fab
Fab does great.
when he does them PSAs.
Yeah, he does
man.
amazing ones.
Because I feel like those are so they're coming from a righteous spot. You know what I'm saying when you do those.
Yeah, all mines are based on something
Right.
really that happened that I'm
Right.
pissed off about.
Well, not so much as even as pissed off, but also like the simple fact of the matter is, I think my phone died.
Yeah.
I think the simple fact of the matter is, man, is sometimes we gotta hear it as the general public. Sometimes.
Thank you.
It might not come from, you know what I'm saying, from the place that you expected it to.
Yeah.
But when you scrolling and you wasting time on Instagram and somebody's telling you some real shit and you stop on that, you kind of meditate. You feel me? If you're like me, I'm okay.
I love those.
I get it.
That's why I do them.
I get it. You
Because
know what I mean?
I've been served with some good words, and I'm like, bro, that
wish.
just changed my shit.
Right.
My whole day is different.
Right.
I was about to just think about this one client negatively, and now I got to see the bigger picture.
I gotta see the picture. Shout out to Fab, man, because he always making me rethink.
Gems.
You know what I'm saying?
The,
Gems.
the morning walks and talks.
The morning
man.
walks and talks, man. I like those, man. Just so you know, Denero is watching. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna connect
For
Fab on
real.
one of these clips, man.
Hey, man, Fab. Hey, shout out to Fab, man, because remember that's another success story.
You been to
out
a
the
store
bag.
recently?
Yes, I've been a big supporter since day one, man. You know what I'm saying? That's facts because I remember when he first started doing the dope era, when he first was doing at the truck of his Hyundai. You know what I'm saying?
I totally know what the hell you're
you
talking
know what
about.
I'm talking about, right?
Can we talk about that?
You know what I'm
Has
saying?
anyone bought a clothes from Fab out of the trunk of his Hyundai?
Nah, nobody else. All right,
Hyundai.
the
A Hyundai. You know how much
Hyundai.
shit
Hyundai
he got for
Hyundai.
that? And how known he was?
Yeah.
And had a big hit single?
Right. No, but you know
Bro.
what? I feel like he was on his grind and tip top about
No, I'm
that.
just saying, like,
That
come
shit
on.
was
No, Fab
legit.
caught slack for that around his hood.
Oh yeah, he caught.
Oh,
slack for that.
you Fab and you selling shit out your
But he
truck.
saw
You
the
done
bigger
fell off
picture.
like that?
He saw the bigger picture.
Right.
Fab
He
get respect because Fab
Man,
earned
come on,
respect.
man.
earned respect, man.
Fab
Grinding,
earned
man.
respect from the whole.
So I got the
thing.
first couple printed ones.
He's an
that he got.
ambassador now of Oakland, I feel like, right?
He's the mayor.
I,
of
th-
Oakland,
I think
feel
I
like.
think
To me,
E40
he's the mayor of
established himself as the ambassador.
No, of Oakland.
For sure,
Oh, you said of Oakland, yeah.
Not the Bay.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
town- he's a
I
town
would
legend,
definitely
man.
call him that
Town
ambassador
legend.
to
Shout out
Oakland.
Fat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The food drive.
People don't even know. Like
Town legend,
a
man.
major label once
Town
called
legend.
in and asked who Lunacie was. They called Mr. Fab.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't know you knew them people. You know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
Fab, man.
Yeah, man, Fab was a solid dude, man.
He's a
Fab
man.
ain't never gonna treat you
So yeah,
different than how
man.
he
So
treat you.
I've always been invested in his company, man. As far as like seeing it for what the inspirational thing that it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From starting from your trunk to getting your own little pop-up shop, from that to being in a space, from that space to being in a bigger space, and now you in downtown Broadway. You know what I'm saying? Doing
I
a
was
big
at
bar.
every space he
Shout
was.
out.
I went
Shout
to
out.
every space he
Baby,
was.
baby,
And he
Davis.
barely remembers me, but yeah.
Hey man, you know
He remember you.
touching faces. Man.
No, he does. He does. He's a
He
good
remember
guy.
you.
But like
He
when I
remember
when I
you.
got turned on to him, my white chick I was with was like on it. She was like, "Oh, you know about Dope Era?" And I'm like, "What the hell's that?" Like, Fab.
Yeah.
He's like selling out his
Yeah,
clothes at the
shout out to the-
trunk. And I'm like, I really want some of those clothes. They look cool. And I'm like,
Yeah.
man, if you like it, this shit got a real chance. You know
That
what I
shit
mean?
got
I'm
paid.
like, okay. So I hit up Fab
Era's
on the
clean.
DM. I hit up Fab and I was like, hey man, I want some of those clothes. Are you gonna be by Hayward? And he responded. He was
Right.
like, I might be by Hayward. So if I am, I'll hit you. And he was around that time. He hit me, but I wasn't around. I felt bad for like that's such a
Damn.
flake, you know what I mean? But I
Right,
would've-
right.
But he hit me, man,
But it's gonna happen.
out of his trunk. I'm like, bro, that boy about to be successful, man.
Hey, he grinded, man. And that's the blueprint, right? Just like Nipsey, right?
You know, people try to burn his other store down, right? That was in the.
I didn't know that.
A couple times, my boy Diverse, I think, put out a couple of fires for him.
It's always gonna be that.
That's crazy,
that
man.
part of
Yeah,
it,
it's
man.
insanity. And you know,
You
I
get
see, I
that?
see that a lot through.
You
I
get
see
that, Lunacie? I don't get that, man.
Yeah, that's why you didn't know I was a part of R Block Studios. I didn't even want nobody to know I was a part of R Block Studios because niggas hate my fucking guts.
Because people
Like,
hate in your
literally,
own
this is
hood.
the
They don't want
first
you to
time
grow.
y'all all know about R Block Studios and have no idea that I'm a part owner.
Right.
Yeah.
You would never even know because as soon as I put that
I know
out there,
now.
I
I'm
don't
connected.
want people to start hating on the business to start, you know what I'm saying? Just because
Because you're
they know.
black owned and you're from your source.
It's just because
you know,
they
it's
like,
fucked
no, he
up.
been doing good in this area. He been doing good in this area. He don't
Yeah.
need support here.
Yeah.
That's the way people think. It's like
Well, it's not even support. They're trying to burn down your shit. Like,
Right,
that's like
right.
the
Yeah, people
opposite of support.
sabotage,
That's
bro.
like
People sabotage.
Bro,
They
yeah.
just you know what I'm saying?
Sabotage.
They just shut up my car.
I don't get it.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
But I'm just telling everyone that does it, I don't get it. You don't win, and you're fucking up your karma bank.
Oh,
Big
big
time.
time. Wow.
And I'm just saying, like, if you're not
Big
winning
time
right
karma
now,
bank.
the worst thing you could do is, like, by not winning right now, is trying to fuck up someone else's win. Because there'll be a time when you're
Yeah.
supposed to
Oh, yeah,
win,
for sure.
and you're gonna fuck it up. You're wondering
Somebody
why
gonna
you gotta
fuck
wait
it
till
up
you're
for
30
you.
now instead of 20. You know.
Right,
And
right.
so
A lot of the big times, you know what I'm saying, is like the hate is part of the success, unfortunately.
Well, you need in the Bay. It's a proving ground. It's a
I don't know
trophy.
why that it feels like
trophy.
if you step on one level, you know what I'm saying, all of a sudden it's like you already made it there and everybody just wants.
Well, it's
Write
weird
it
for
down.
me because look, I was like the likable Asian guy in high school. And everyone liked me. I was not a threat to no one.
Right.
But when I got,
You got that calm ass voice.
thanks, man.
Yeah,
You know,
he
you
got
done had that voice since you was like 5 years old.
He got the Asian guy right.
And I got a lot of ladies who.
It was like, happy
I
birthday
got a lot of
to you.
ladies
He's
with the
like,
phone.
thank you, thank
My
you
face
very
didn't get up,
much.
but my
Thank
phone
you
did.
so much.
Gucci, baby,
Yeah, hey baby, how you doing?
Thank you, family, for this happy birthday. I just turned 6 and it is amazing.
But hold on. So like, I was a nice guy. So I was never used to not people just not fucking with me, bro. Because I'm like, I'm neutral, bro. And then like,
Yeah.
when I became the promoter guy,
Oh, then everybody start fucking with you, nobody.
yeah, I would just hear, oh yeah, I actually
Fuck
was
that
about to
promoter
fuck with
guy.
you because this dude told me about you. But I never even dealt with that dude. But
Yeah, but-
he just wasn't. I don't know. I guess he doesn't like you. I'm like,
Right.
What the fuck?
Now it's fuck the promoter guy.
He never met me. Like that shit was great, bro. I was like, what? Yeah, he thinks you're some sleazy dude. You're not of the culture, and you're
Because
just,
you're
you know, like,
you're a promoter guy. You're a culture vulture now. Fuck.
I'm a culture vulture.
That's fucked up though. Why? I don't know why. You know what I'm saying?
No,
We're
it's
quick to do
fair.
that.
I mean, dude, it's
No, it's
fair.
not
I get
fair.
it. It's,
No, it's
but
not
it
fair.
is. It is. Like,
It's not
if you-
fair.
You know, let me prove that I'm not.
No. It's
You
not
know?
fair.
That's true.
That's why it's
That's
not
true.
fair. If you're not, then it's not fair to be called a culture vulture and you're not. That's like somebody calling me a Mexican guy. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a little bit.
I'll
It's
take
like,
it.
here's the deal, bro. In reality, I'm not supposed to be speaking English. You dig that? I speak English because my people were brought here, not of our own will.
Right.
You dig that?
Preach.
And so it's like You speaking English right along with me. You don't look like you're from England, sir.
Yeah,
Dig
yeah.
this, right?
Totally.
So if
That's
I'm
true.
listening to a certain music or a certain style or wearing a certain style and you sitting right there next to me going to the same goddamn school in the same class and people are loving me for this music or this style or whatever I'm doing that's dope, you, like any other human being in the fucking world, are gonna be like, I gotta get on that level. And then what you like, want, and need in the world is gonna start veering towards that direction. And so later on, when you finally become to your own maturity and you know who you are, what you like and what you want to do, it's going to go in a direction.
Right.
Now, if you were raised by doctors, lawyers, or whatever, you probably want to be a doctor or a lawyer. But if you was raised watching this, then you probably want to do that. Now, if they call you a culture vulture, I can't say that because a culture vulture is somebody who comes from somewhere else that don't really even know this culture, dive right in it and try and, you know what I'm saying, usurp.
Profit
But if
off
this
of it.
is all you know, you know what I'm saying? That's like saying, oh, he's a culture vulture because he speak English. I'm like, I don't know no other. What the fuck? This is all I ever seen.
This is all I know.
There you
Lunacie's
go.
right.
So now,
Lunacie's known me for a long
hit you
time.
with no fucking culture vulture shit. Because
Well, you know me.
But if
These
somebody
kids is
don't
quick
know you,
to-
then they need to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's reality.
Well, some of these kids is quick to call me one. They look at me and they're like, oh, he Asian. Oh, he gonna just be hella like hard and square and tells
Is
me
that
can't
the
smoke beer.
stereotype Asian heart?
I get that look, but when I pull up, they don't look at me like I fuck with the shit or nothing. They just like, oh, he the owner, and they automatically like straighten up their back and like hide the blunt. And I'm like, bruh,
Is
like,
you the owner?
yeah, I'm the owner, you know, and I gotta enforce the rules, but like, I'm not judging y'all at all, bruh. Like, and if someone's gonna give you a hard time, let me know because they shouldn't be judging you either.
Also, you know, D-boy with the square look decoy. You know what I mean? So that's
I do
how
got a
you
square
come off,
look.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I don't give a fuck what I look like,
Right.
you know.
But also, you don't have to.
Well, I just never have, bro. I just always felt I was
You know
cool
what I'm
enough
saying?
where I didn't have to buy clothes to
Exactly.
represent.
You know what? I always
wanna
felt
talk
like
to
those
you.
people were more enlightened, bro. People who really don't care. It's like when they asked Einstein why his hair looked like that, and he said, I just gave y'all the theory of relativity why y'all care what my hair look like. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain
that thing?
people.
probably came to Sandals doing your show.
Yeah, I'm saying, I'm like certain people, man.
Why
It's
you give a
like
fuck about what my hair looks like?
they
That's real
they
shit.
they
Yeah,
choose
theory of
what they look
relativity.
like based on their level of comfort. If I'm uncomfortable looking this way, I'll look that way. If I am comfortable looking this way, I'll look this way.
Yeah.
And that's the realities. And people go, oh, see, look, this rich guy, he doesn't have on Gucci shoes,
Right.
but this guy does. That means he's really broke. I'm like, you sound like an idiot.
On that point,
Okay,
though,
you-
let me
oh
say
my-
this real
if you
quick.
ever had
And
any
I
money-
don't
So
wanna- I
on
don't want to
point.
cut,
Buy
I don't
what
wanna
you
cut
want.
off,
Hey,
though.
when I was fat and not fucking bitches, I dressed great.
Right. Hey, but let me say this about what he said though, because you know I feel like we're in a new day and age because of this simple fact. I don't know if you got. I just got put on to this. You ever heard of a little thing called Wanello?
Juanello? That sounds cool as
Juanello.
fuck, though. Talk to me.
So this one, they just put me up on this app, bro. Wanello got all the knockoff Gucci.
Oh, my
So
God.
I don't fuck with nobody. Like if I see you draped down in Louis Vuitton and
Oh
Gucci
my
and Hermes and whatever the fuck you got on, half of the shit I don't believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? No more, because you
I
can't
used to
tell.
rock Gucci in my studio a lot.
Hey, bro, I used to have the real shit though.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. And then asking for a free hour. And I'm like,
Hey, man.
yeah,
I used to have the real shit, but it's
Gucci belt on.
different.
You asking me for a free hour.
Here's what I'm saying though. It's like
Bro.
He holding it,
different
too.
circles.
See, you giving up secrets to the industry.
2 times.
People don't know this about the
Free
rappers.
hour.
These niggas is walking up to the video shoot in a $1,000 outfit they just bought, trying to pay for this $250 video,
Man.
and tripping on the videographer for wanting $300.
My whole life story. My whole life story.
Yeah,
And
man.
then you're shooting all top angles. You're like, get the shoes. I'm like, your
Right. Get
head's
the
over
motherfucking
there.
shoes,
I
right.
gotta get your mouth.
shoes was
moving.
$1,300.
Get the shoes. I'm like,
Out
it's
of the,
my angle don't really.
I want a cameo on all your shoes, man.
I'll get your shoes on
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, here's why I didn't trip.
Well, the rappers go all out for the shoes, and they're barely shown in the video.
You know
'cause
what?
you're
You're right.
shooting,
It's
like,
right.
just,
You're right.
I'm sorry.
Right.
This is funny to me.
But here's what my last couple videos, I decided not to go with no kind of designer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
as far as like what I'm rocking in the video, you're not gonna see like a Louis belt or whatever the fuck, because I feel like that's kind of corny now. You know what I'm saying? You rather see my customized shirts, Don Johnny shirts.
Sure.
You're gonna see my marketing.
Yeah.
You're gonna see my brand. You're gonna see what I'm putting out in the world, because everybody know Louis, everybody know Gucci, but they don't know the Don Johnny shirt. You feel me? I need to get that out there.
And
You know
that's
what I mean?
another point that y'all didn't touch on when y'all was talking about 50 Cent. You could talk about whatever you want about 50 Cent, but every time he say whatever he say in them comments, what comes at the end in a hashtag?
Oh yeah.
Whatever product he
get the strap, right?
Whatever,
not
get the strap. Whatever product he promoting at that time, you gonna see it right there. You ain't gonna see him just drinking whatever the show he got money. You ain't gonna see him wearing whatever the show he got money. You gonna see him advertising something to make him more money.
That's right. What's the champagne that Fifth got right now? I want to taste that.
I don't
know. It's not the Douce. It's the other one that looks like a champagne bottle.
Oh, the Douce is amazing.
Oh, the Douce is a beautiful thing.
Is Douce taking over Hennessy?
I think so.
Because no one's coming here with Hennessy as much as they're coming over here with Douce. What do you say?
Better.
Do you see Douce more than Hennessy?
Douce at the top is
well, no, you see Hennessy more. The reason you see Hennessy more is because it's a go-to. You know what I'm saying? It's a go-to drink. If you're not a real alcoholic and you just trying to have a bottle just so you could be cool, then you go get Hennessy because all the women gonna drink it because anything other than Hennessy they ain't gonna drink because they don't know it. You know what I'm saying? But I only drink Hennessy if it's VSOP or it's Hennessy Black because I don't really like Hennessy. But Douce I do like. So you'll see a lot. Yeah, me either.
Hangover.
I like the Douce taste.
Get some VSOP. You get some VSOP, you won't be
lighter
sick.
Hennessy, the top.
Get the
white.
VSOP.
You talking about the white, the Hennessy white?
No, they have
banned,
a Hennessy.
You can get it in Mexico though.
They have this new
Hennessy. You get
I'm sure you can. They was banned from here.
Like 20, like $15 for the big Fifth.
Oh, for real?
In Mexico. I went on a cruise, right? Landed in Mexico, and we landed like, they give you a couple hours to just explore the land and shit.
I love that.
And anyway, so we go into this little grocery stop at the last stop because we're about to go back on a cruise ship. And we're looking it out, man. I'm checking it out. My partner was with me. He was like, man, we should buy these fucking cases of this white. Can we take it back on the ship? And because I'm a scary motherfucker, I said, nah, they're gonna fucking make a big deal out of it. They're gonna make us throw it out, or they might not even give it to us until the end of the cruise or whatever the fuck. And then I should have came up when I could have sold them for like 3 or 4 times the profit over here. But my dumb ass didn't do it. So shout out to the ones that take risk out here in life, baby. Do it. Smuggle that bitch.
Probably better. You can take that.
Yeah. We're not doing any smuggling or talking about any of that on camera. That he was talking about. This was a precautionary tale about things that you don't want to do when you go to Mexico.
He just walked in this room and started talking.
I'm talking about liquor, man. We talking about liquor. Check this out. I love the fact that you can get fucked up in Mexico. Nobody give a fuck about you on the streets.
No one?
Nobody, man. You get fucked up in Mexico and they gonna leave you there for 2.5 days.
That's a little scary.
They just not gonna fuck with you, boy. They gonna leave you there. I promise you.
So you like Mexico?
I love Mexico, man. It's one of my best vacation spots, man. There's this one little private island I go to. It's called Las Esquelitas. Las Esquelitas. Go Google that shit. If you have a lady friend of yours, you know what I'm saying, that you really want to do something with, or like.
You look at Wade.
Because he know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God. Hey,
lady friend.
You got some new music on the way?
I got some new music on the way, man. I've been working with Loon really heavy in the studio. I got a couple different vibes that I'm fucking with right now, but I'm really heavy on my reggaeton shit right now.
Okay.
So I've been doing a couple new songs.
What's a new project called?
I don't have a title for it yet, man.
Okay.
I do know that I have over 15 tracks to choose from.
Oh, so you're not going with 15, you're going like with 10.
I'm going to go with like 10. I might even go like a little lighter and go with like 8.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of condense it.
That makes it a classic.
And be, it makes it.
Get rid of what you don't really,
You got to skin the fat.
I totally agree.
Skin the fat, man, because not all your hits are the hits. Let's be honest. If you
keep those songs, don't release them, and use the verses for a feature.
Yeah, or singles every once in a while. You know what I've been popping off, man? Like, this is a little game for new artists, too. What's made me pop off a little bit more, too, is that I've been consistent dropping 1 single per month.
You're smart, man.
Boom.
Well, albums are fucking expensive.
That's right. So get yourself a little, go on Fiverr, right? I'm giving game.
Fiverr? I hear a lot about
I'm giving
Fiverr,
game right now. Go on Fiverr. Get yourself a little account on Fiverr. Get yourself a little account on Fiverr for $17 or $18. Somebody will do a professional quality graphic for you. You feel me? And you can even send them the picture that you want.
For $17?
For $17, man.
Yeah.
It changed up the whole. I used to look for people who do my graphics
designers
all the time, bro. I used to be a headache fucking off with some JCast who, man, I got my order ready, On Fiverr, it's taken care of professionally by people who actually, this is their day job. You know what I'm saying?
So you're messing with one person, you find them on Fiverr, or is Fiverr
There's
the
multiple, man. You can pick them.
Do you find independent contractors, or does Fiverr just handle it themselves?
No, they're independent contractors. Yeah, man. So if you're new artists, go on Fiverr, get your account, $17. Get yourself a nice graphic, you know what I'm saying, for whatever project you got.
Yeah.
As far as singles or mixtapes or albums even.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm
$17 to the designer.
For the
You
designer.
don't have to pay a monthly fee.
You don't have to pay no monthly fee. I'm just putting on everybody on game because I want everybody to step it up.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta think of Fiverr.
Step it up,
more
man.
like
Hey, can I show
Uber.
you something too?
My phone is dead, B.
Oh, your phone. Can I show you something? Is your phone on?
What you want me to see?
Here, turn on your phone.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna be
What am I looking for?
Here, I'm gonna show you some on how to network too.
Oh, there you go. Look at that link.
What just happened?
The smart link.
Of course, I'm on air and this shit is not working.
Yeah, probably one on my broke ass phone. You didn't pick the wrong person shit to pick. He looking at a
hell
cracked
did.
screen.
Hey, man, my
As
bad, bro.
I'm
My
about
shit
to
is
buy a
like,
new
oh.
phone
I
in
was
the
gonna
next
tell
2
everyone
days.
about my little. But
I'm like, he
anyway,
would ask for my phone on the podcast right before I buy a new phone.
that crap.
I felt I had nothing to be self-conscious about.
Hey, man, those
Hey,
are
let's
disposable,
sound
man. Those are disposable.
so, well, thanks for coming on, Jonny.Denero on Instagram.
Yeah, man, I'm on all platforms, and I just want to let everybody know, man. Like I know, sometimes it's hard to look at people's music, but just Google me, and then you'll find anything you need to find. You know what I'm saying? I'm worldwide. You feel me? Pandora, Spotify. You know what I'm saying? I'm a featured artist and all that. So just make sure you Google me. I got a lot more work coming. You feel me? I got a lot more to give the game, man. I got a lot to win, man. I'm on my first win, I feel like still.
For sure, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Lunacie too. Check them out.
Check out my boy Lunacie, man.
Just
He been
dropped a
doing
new
this thing.
video with Con B called "Impress Me." We got a lot of new songs coming. He got a dope project coming. I got the Luniverse
Right.
album coming, and we are Block Studios. If you ever need some studio time, we up and running
That's right.
in the East Bay in Oakland, in the East Oakland. We got a lot going on. So you just gotta kind of stay tapped in. I'm on IG. I don't post a lot, but I do post. I should
That's
probably
right.
post this. You know what I'm saying? But,
Post more, man.
Yeah, I'm not. I ain't got my camera. I'm not even posting. I'm like, I don't post a lot, but it's always something going on. If you stay tapped in, you'll know it's real Lunacie, REALLUNACIE. I've been working with Johnny D on a lot of songs, on a lot
That's
of.
right. That's
he
right.
got certain ones that are real gems that you may like. Holding is coming up. He ain't gonna mention it. I'm gonna mention it. He got a song called Holding coming up that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man.
And
Appreciate
it's a bunch more coming up. He also he say he's focused on reggaeton, but don't let that fool you because he done like about 2 reggaetons out of about like 5 of the songs.
I'm a rapper, man.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
am a genuine rapper, man. Like for
you
real, like
gonna
I'm an
get some-
artist as far as like
That's true,
hip hop.
man. Facts.
Yeah. You gonna get
Facts.
some. You gonna get some. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Some
Right.
got a DJ Quick type of beat. Other ones got a
Right.
New York type beat, and then he'll go do some reggaeton that sound like he shouldn't even be here. You know what I'm saying? And when I'm getting all these different elements, I'm like, this dude is going somewhere. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, man. That's facts, bro.
All right. Well, look, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Hell
We're
yeah,
out of
B.
time, but appreciate it.
Of course, man.
Check out the podcast. It'll be up a couple days.
Shout out Brian B. Leave, man.
Thank y'all. We
Yeah,
out.
sir. Y'all know what it is. Wah!